Hi, welcome to episode 2 of my vlog. It has been a very large gap between this episode and my very first episode. Quite a few reasons for that. Mostly just because I've not really been feeling in the right mood to film myself. I know that's something you're supposed to get over, but I do struggle with that. I have to be in the right frame of mind to do something like this. Secondly, I have actually been quite unwell, so I've had quite a few health struggles, but I have been feeling a bit better over the last few weeks, which is good. And also I'm going on holiday tomorrow, leaving at about 4 AM, so obviously this is the perfect time to do a vlog when you're supposed to be packing all your stuff. Yes, so it's probably just a form of procrastination, to be fair, but at least I've motivated myself into filming this. So I have actually got a few things I want to tell you. So what I'm wearing here is my latest design for Journals of Scottish Yarn issue 3. It's called the Machair top. Actually, I'm probably not pronouncing that right because it's a Scottish word for meadow or flowers, I think. So this is actually I've called this Meadow Stitch, which I've specially designed just for this top. And it's got a really nice, you can't really see, a nice little scalloped hem there. So it was basically designed to be just a nice little summer top, pretty much easy to wear with anything. You could make it in a fancier yarn or a plain yarn. If you have a look at some of the other samples that Susan's got, you can see what it looks like in other colourways. So that's in issue 3 of Journals of Scottish Yarn, which you'll be able to find in the link in the captions. So what else? I've recently created another design, which is this. I call it the Max Volume Cowl, and that's basically born from two things. One, loads of this gorgeous scrap yarn, Lottie knits sock yarn left over from making lots of granny square sweaters and running my granny square sweater courses. So I wanted to put it to good use, but also I really hate floppy cowls, or just like those cowls that are, you know, there's nothing wrong with them as such. It's just that personally, I wouldn't wear them, and I don't like wearing them. I like to have something that's got a bit of substance and a bit of firmness. So obviously this is completely the wrong time of year in the UK to be wearing this, but this design is going to be written up shortly, and the good thing about it is that it uses 200 grams of sock yarn. So the next one that I make, and it has got a slight sort of Mobius construction as well, so it's just got good, you know, it stands up, it doesn't go all floppy, and when you've got your coat on, it's going to stop all the wind and the cold air getting in there, you know. And then also, if it's really cold, you can put it right up like that. And I'm going to make another one as I write up the pattern, and I, on a whim, again, I've, you know, not that I need any more yarn, but I signed up for Lottie Knits May mini skein club. So I got these really bright fun colours in which is super fine, super wash merino with a bit of nylon sock yarn, and this is the main colour, and these are the mini skeins. So I'm actually going to make up the sample as I'm writing the pattern, but maybe even do a couple of videos to go with it in these colours. So I think that's going to look really cool, and if you're like me and basically just wear a black coat all winter, that's going to add like a really fantastic pop of colour. So what else? If you remember my last video, I had a bunch of projects that were not finished. How I finished any of those? Well, I have definitely finished one, which is the sweater version of the Culmore cardigan. Apologise for my eyes darting around everywhere because I'm actually filming this with my phone. Previously I filmed with a proper camera setup, so I, you know, looked straight into the camera, whereas this I've got to remember to look into the camera of my phone, which is over at a weird angle compared to the actual screen of the phone. So, you know, hopefully I don't look like a mad person as I keep flicking my eye focus my gaze in the wrong direction. So anyway, I'll just quickly show you this. This is Cartwheels, and obviously it looks a bit rubbish with this, and that's the back. Actually, turn it round again. You can see there where I didn't actually do a very neat job of sewing in the end, and it's popped out a bit, so I need to sort that out. But it has had a lot of wear, and obviously I wouldn't actually wear this other top underneath it. I would just have a skin toned vest or a black vest maybe. In fact, hang on, I'm going to actually take off that top. There we are. So this is the sweater version of the Cartwheels cardigan. I'll probably, because the license, terms of the license for the printed pattern in issue 1 of Journal of Scottish Yarn, I am expired this month, so I am actually allowed to print this as an individual pattern myself. And I think what I'll do is I'll include this sweater version in with my pattern. So I think I will make the pattern available before that. If you're interested and you want to buy it, let me know. I'll put something together. I may even just publish it without the top and then without the sweater, and then once I've designed the sweater, that'll be added onto the pattern as an update, as a freebie, and anyone that's bought the cardigan version will just automatically get sent the sweater version. So anyway, I'll try and find some more photos of this, because obviously the way I've got the camera, it's quite difficult to see exactly the full effect of the sweater. But as I said, I have got a lot of wear out of this. This is 3-ply JC Rennie super soft lamb's wool. Obviously not really super soft if you for people that don't know anything about wool. But it is actually, once it's washed and worn a few times, it really does soften up a lot. And I have got a lot of wear out of this. I like wearing it with my flared jeans, and often also just like with my skirted leggings. It's just been a really handy top. Anyway, next up, oh, I forgot to tell you about my other design from Journals of Scottish Yarns. Stop, I'm going to take this off because it's boiling. Okay, quick change. Back into this, so it might as well promote both items in the same shot. So I'm doing the weird eye thing again. The camera's over there. This is my second design for Journals of Scottish Yarn issue 3, and it is this twine bag, and this is actually the sample I made as I was writing up the pattern. So I made 2 bags, took some notes, and then the third time basically my notes weren't enough and I had to make another one, but by which point I'd used up most of my twine, so then I ended up making one just out of some bits and bobs left over. The bags in the pattern in issue 3 of Journal of Scottish Yarn are made single colour, and they've also got some buttons. This one hasn't got a button yet because I haven't found one that I actually particularly like, but do take a look at the buttons on the samples, because they are beautiful handmade buttons. They're little works of art made by a lady. Her Instagram is Machair, I think, so I'll put that in the link as well. I'll put the link to this. This is Nutscene Twine, which is another Scottish company. Obviously it's garden twine. I've used it for crocheting. It does involve a slight adjustment to how you would normally crochet, but I'm going to be putting together a little video that will give you some tips and tricks for working with twine, so you can look out for that. What else? Did I finish any other projects? I don't think I actually did, not the big pile I showed you. I worked on a couple of them. Although, because I'm going away tomorrow, partly this video is inspired by trying to find things to take on holiday that I'm going to make. So what I really want to make is this absolutely gorgeous dress in linen called Born on the Beach by Natalie Pelik. I'm really sorry, I'm really bad with pronouncing unusual names, which, given my own name, is actually a bit of a poor show, isn't it, really, because people always pronounce my name wrong. And it's made with a linen, so and it's knit. This one's actually knit, so I do knit as well. So the thing is, I kind of couldn't find the exact yarn in the UK for this, and so I tried to find something similar with a similar gauge. So I'm not actually sure if it's going to work, but I got this Katia 100% linen. So I'm going for the natural colour because I just think linen in its more natural colours does look fantastic. Although this probably has been processed, or I think natural linen has a slightly darker look. But anyway, I like that because I did really like the colour of the one on the actual pattern. I haven't swatched yet, but because I have got so many whips, I thought I would try and force myself into finishing something else before I start swatching for that, because that is going to be a really big project, and I'm probably not even going to finish it ready for this summer, to be honest, because that is a heck of a lot of knitting. So the project I've picked that I need to finish before I'm allowed to start Born on the Beach dress is this, my Cartwheels and Clovers linen top. So I'm just going to quickly pop that on and show you what that's looking like right now. Oh yeah, so it's a bit saucy without a vest on, isn't it? I'd probably wear like a skin-toned vest underneath this. Maybe one of those ones with a built-in bra, just to reduce straps. Or bandeau top, I don't know, I never have much luck with them. Anyway, so this, where is this at? This is one side done. One side seam done, so I've got like a split partial motif. I've still got to do the hem, and this armpit is not been done. And I've actually made the motif for that. It's a triangle motif, which I've now lost. I was going to show it to you. Hang on, let's see if I can find it. Okay, I've come back with flight itinerary and missing armpit segment. So this was, I designed that like that because if I'd have made it, it's a full motif under there, but it would have made the sleeve way too wide, therefore triangle version. That will slot in there. Then I got to do the finish off the arm, make it neat, and ooh, look at my bra. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to finish. And this will really I think this would look nice over the top of like a white dress, like a fitted, you know, like a bodycon. I don't really wear bodycon dresses, but you know what I mean, like a semi-fitted sort of white vest. Not that I've actually got a dress like that, but in fact I don't even know why I made this, because it doesn't really go with anything I've got, but I can wear it with jeans and shorts. And yeah, I think I just really like this green linen from Lithuanian linen from Midwinter Yarns, I think. Let me double check that. Here. Yeah, Midwinter Yarns, Lithuanian linen in heavy lace, or kind of like a, I suppose that's would be sort of 3-ply, a bit thinner than a 3-ply. And I think I used a 2.5mm hook, but I'm going to have to check my notes and hope that I actually made a note of what I made this with. Anyway, I better go and finish packing, and finish packing the projects I'm going to take, and then yes, hopefully I will be able to come back to you on my next vlog and actually show you a few more finished items, and maybe even introduce you to my latest designs. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.